Welcome to day 2. In this lesson, we're just going to get started with your financial plan. I'm going to show you a few things, including the mobile app for Right Capital. I'm using Billy's plan. Billy is the avatar that I use in my Right Capital financial plan. So some of the data is mine, but most of it's Billy's, and Billy is an avatar. So the other thing I want to show you is the mobile app for Thinkific. So those are two apps that I want you to be aware of. And I'm going to set my phone aside. Actually, I'm just going to open up the app just so you can see what it looks like inside of my phone. And I'm using an iPhone 13 Pro Max. It's a big one. And it's pretty cool to get to see. So if I go to day 2, getting started, you will see in the mobile app, if it loads, it looks like it's taking a minute, but it's got all of the same information with all of the links that I'm going to click on here in a minute. So I'm just going to set that aside. That's the Thinkific mobile app. So with these two mobile apps on your phone, you will be able to access each of the lessons in the course, 30 Days to Make Your Money Count, as well as you will be able to access your financial plan. So building your financial plan using the Right Capital platform is much easier if you do that on a computer. You can do it on your phone, but I would prefer to do it on a computer. So let's just jump in. I want to go over a couple of things as you get started with your financial plan. Things that we typically have to do in any traditional financial planning engagement. So if you hired me to be your financial planner, there's the first few steps is just gathering information. So I want to show you how we normally do that. And I'm giving you links to these documents inside of your course so that if you want to use these, they're great tools. I'm going to show you an Excel spreadsheet that we use to gather information from new clients. It's kind of like I call it the intake form. Like if you go see a doctor for the first time, you usually fill out quite a bit of paperwork. And you do the same thing when you work with a financial advisor. And so I want to show you, well, actually I'm going to have to go to, this is the page where I can actually make changes, which you would see if I made the changes, but this is a preview. So this is more like what you would be seeing. So over here we have the lessons, and I'm in day 2. And so I want to just, when you click on this, it's going to download this organizer. And again, this is just an Excel spreadsheet, but it's organized pretty well. And I've been using it for years. Before we started using Right Capital, which is a very interactive, collaborative tool that allows you to put your financial information into your financial plan, and it saves me from having to pay someone to do that. So I love Right Capital, but also really appreciate the value of this organizer. And so I wanted you to have it for your own. You can, if you like to use a spreadsheet, an Excel spreadsheet, you can save this to your computer, and you can create your own financial organizational tool right here using this Excel spreadsheet. Let me go back to the next one, which is just a PDF. So if you click on that link, you get the same information. It's just in a PDF. It's one document. You can't make edits on this document, but you can write on it and save it. So those are the two tools that we typically would send to you if you were wanting to work with me or one of my team as a financial planner. But now, today, we have Right Capital. So first you create your Right Capital. I'm already in, so I'm going to disregard that. If you scroll down in this lesson, you will see the landing page, and that's the landing page that I just clicked on. When you go to that link, you can set up your account with Bayrock, which is really setting up an account with Right Capital. They're the financial planning, the software partner for Bayrock. If you already have an account, then you'll just click on the login. So if you've already done that and you come back to this link, You click that little login and it will take you back to your plan. So back to the links here in day 2, getting started. I wanted you to see that if you use a Google phone, what do you call those? I can't remember. I use an iPhone, an Android phone. Then you would click here to download and install Right Capital. And then you would use the credentials that you used to set up your account with Bayrock, obviously. And then if you have an iPhone like I do, you would do that here. And I just noticed if I open this, it will actually open the Right Capital mobile app on my Mac, which I don't know why in the world I'd want to do that. I would prefer to go to that link and log in. So at any rate, now for the Thinkific app. So I'm going to open my phone and I'm going to go to Thinkific again, and you see that I am here using the Thinkific app, and it's a pretty cool tool. And you'll want to have this, but when you download this Thinkific app, you have to go to the App Store to do that as well. And I didn't give you the links to do that. I just gave you the links here for the Right Capital app. I may come back and give you the links to the Thinkific app in the app stores, but if you just search in the app stores, it will take you, just search Thinkific. The word is Thinkific. But what you want to do is you want to use this link. This is the mobile page, and if you just copy that link, it will give you my school. It'll take you to my domain, which is skills.munchback.com, which is on the Thinkific platform. So that's what you'll need to download the Thinkific mobile app. I hope you'll do that. I just wanted you to know before we end today's lesson, I'm going to be putting in, including some going deeper, and most of those will be here in the Going Deeper section. But today I wanted to give you a sample. So in day 2, getting started, I've got Turning Point, which is a little piece of Make Your Money Count. It's the book that, by the way, when you finish the course, if I haven't already given you a copy of Make Your Money Count, I would love to give you a copy of Make Your Money Count. It's a beautiful book. If you've ever written a book, you know that there are a lot of details that go into the book, like the ribbon color and the type of paper you use and the illustrations, and it was a pleasure creating this book. It came out better than I expected. This is actually, Make Your Money Count was really written to be used as a guide for small groups. I taught Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace for many years, and I'll talk more about that later in the course. But for now, I just want you to know that this is a gift to you when we meet, when we get together, and I will give you a one-on-one coaching session whenever the time is right, and you will see links throughout the course to book that free consultation with me. And if you do it in my office, or we are able to get together for a cup of coffee or lunch or whatever, I'd be happy to give you a copy of the book at that time. But anyway, I want you to have some samples as we go through the course, because when I wrote Make Your Money Count, I wrote it I wanted to share the process of financial planning. I wanted to do financial planning in a different way. And so that you will hear and get to experience some of that through the book, Make Your Money Count, throughout the course. So today in this lesson, there is some links there and some text for you to read. And if you're like me, you'll probably want to have access on your phone to do that. So thanks for joining me in lesson 2 of 30 Days to Make Your Money Count. I'll be back tomorrow, and I will talk more about the Right Capital app, and I will share with you what happens after you set up your account and how we will work together to create your financial plan over the next 30 days, and how I'll be here to help you with a coaching session. Whenever I meet with someone, I've been doing this for a long time, it's always my goal to look for some low-hanging fruit in your financial plan. And if you will work with me throughout the 30 days to make your money count, you will be creating a financial plan. And maybe you'll need a little coaching to get more information into your plan, and I'll help you do that. But I'll help you do that throughout the 30 days and when we get together. But imagine if you were a financial coach and you were sitting down with someone for the first time and you didn't really have any information. Or say you're a doctor and you're just getting their intake form and you're looking at it for the first time when you sit down with them. What quality of advice or recommendations would you be able to give someone if you just now got your eyeballs on their information? Not very high quality advice or recommendations. But on the other hand, if I have all of your information when we meet for the first time, I'm going to have a lot of information that will help me help you. And so over the next 30 days in each of these lessons, I'm going to try to help you fill in the color in your own financial plan in a way that I believe can help you create a compelling financial plan in 30 days. And here's one of my assumptions. One of my assumptions is the same assumption my fitness coach, Justin, reminds me of almost every day that we work out together as a group. Justin reminds me and the whole group, you will never do this on your own. So you need to be here, you need to work. And he encourages me and pushes me, and he's right. I would never work at that level without his help, without being in that group. So I hope that you will take that as a challenge, as an encouragement, as a nudge to keep going, and I'll see you in the next lesson.